really bitchin' trail system, two-track trail system throughout the mountains of Utah that goes from town to town to town, from the desert, from below sea level to 11,000 foot elevation, and the whole gambit in between. Really, really bitchin' area. Hotter than hell in the summertime, I tell you what. It was like 110 degrees at night. Anyway, reset. So anyway, we go out there, got our quads and our camping gear, and we camp in Marysvale, and that's our base camp, and we load up the quads, and we go for our daily rides, and then we went for a couple overnight trips. And the cool thing about Utah is you can ride on the street, you can come into a town, you roll down the main drag to the grocery store and restock your cooler and ice, all that good stuff. Roll over to the gas station and top off your gas tank, and you want to grab a motel and a shower, you can do that too. And up and down the main drag just like cars, really bitchin'. Anyway, Utah is very quad friendly for the utility quads anyway. So anyway, we go there, and I lost the cap. I was eating corn nuts on the way out there, and somewhere around Vegas I lost the cap off of one of my molars, and I was like, oh shit. So I got some crazy glue and did the best I could to glue it back on, and it held for a little while, but it came off again. And I think you know where this is going at this point. If you don't, stay tuned. So about 2 days into the trip, we were fixing dinner and making burritos or whatever we were making, and apparently in the process of mowing down a couple of burritos, my cap apparently came off, and I swallowed it. Well, that was not a good thing, because now I have an exposed, knurled down tooth that's been all ground down and, capped, and with, nerves, that are very sensitive to hot and cold and everything else. Reset. So now I have this thing inside of me. Well, okay, I'm 1,500 miles from home. I'm not going to go dick with a dentist on this trip because I don't know if my insurance is good, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. So I decided, well, I better monitor the output to find said cap to be able to maybe reattach the device. So I was monitoring the output for the next couple days, and that was not fun because, it's bad enough to have to go through the whole ordeal, but to sit there and have to pick through it with your fingers, not fun. Anyway, I found it. I did in fact find it, and I spent the next half an hour scrubbing it with soap and water and every other goddamn chemical known to man, and dried it off really good, brushed my teeth really good, got some crazy glue, and re-glued it back on, and everybody lived happily ever after.
You put it back on with crazy glue? Is it still in your mouth?
No, I had it fixed at the dentist when I came back.
Right, but is that cap still in your mouth?
Yeah, you know what? I think it is.